Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Letitia here, and today I'm going to be doing a review slash demo on this Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. I got the color 0910, and this foundation is pretty new in drugstores, Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, those types of places. I've been seeing a lot of hype about this foundation, so I just wanted to come on here and do my own review for this and see how I personally liked it, because since it's getting hot out, I really don't feel like doing my makeup because of sweating, getting in the pool, everything like that. So this foundation is ultimately known for it saying that it is waterproof and sweat resistant. So I'm going to read the rest of it to you guys so that way you guys can kind of get the gist of what kind of foundation this is. So it's a medium to full coverage foundation. It's lightweight, oil-free formula, long wearing, water resistant, and sweat proof. So the first thing that comes to mind, mattifying foundation. When it says that it's water resistant and sweat proof, at least that's what comes into my mind. So saying that it's oil free, that's something else, because I am a dry person, so I usually need like oily kinds of foundations to mesh well with my skin. So as you guys can see, my makeup is already done, so I already did the demo for you guys, so you guys will probably see that in the beginning of this video, or maybe I'll put it after this little segment that I'm doing right now. But this concealer, it came out a little bit thick. It kind of reminds me of the Maybelline Better Skin foundation, along that type of consistency. It doesn't. It has kind of a scent to it. Not really. Kind of like a baby powderish scent to it. This is what the bottle looks like, by the way. I think the bottle is really nice, and I think that this is a glass bottle, so if you drop it, be careful, or throw it, whatever. If your boyfriend gets mad at you and he wants to smash all your makeup, this will be one that will break, because this is glass, guys. But anyway, so overall, I really like the foundation. I think that it gave me a nice coverage. I did use a flat top brush and also a beauty blender. This is the side with the beauty blender, this is the side with the brush. Either way, I think that it'll work well with either or, but I personally prefer the beauty blender, as I will state when you guys see that portion of the video. So I only used one pump of this foundation and it covered my whole face. I personally didn't feel the need to go on with a second coat. I also didn't use a primer. I just went straight in with this foundation, and one thing that I also liked is I didn't need to hide my pores or anything like that. This foundation did a really good job of smoothing out my skin and smoothing out my skin tone as well, and covering up most of my acne spots. Some people are going to hate this foundation, some people are going to like it, but I'm more on the road to one of those people that will like this foundation. I think it only retails for $8 and some change. I'm going to go look it up right now. Yeah, so Amazon be trying to get people, and they have it retailing for $13 on Amazon right now. But I'm pretty sure that it's only $8, but I will leave that price in the description below. It's definitely $8 and some change, at least at my local Walmart. So like I said, I'll leave all the details down below. If I leave anything out in this video, I'll leave those details down below. So if you guys feel like I might have left something out, please ask any questions that you guys might have about this foundation, and I'll be sure to answer those questions for you. If you guys are new to my channel, then please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video, or maybe in the demo, and then after that, you guys get my point. Okay, so I apologize for the background hammering in advance. My neighbors are getting some work done on their house, so don't mind that. But I switched over to better lighting, so sorry if there's like a little clip cut out of me doing one side with the beauty blender. So it actually matches my skin tone pretty nicely. I got the color 09 Tan, and this was like the darkest color that they had in the Walmart that I got mine from. So after I first applied it, it actually looks really good. It smooths out my skin tone pretty evenly. It doesn't really cover this little blemish that I have, but it feels like my skin, it doesn't look cakey or anything. So I don't know if you guys can tell the difference of how it evened out my skin tone, but it did pretty good of covering my dark circles and some of my acne scarring around my mouth. So I'm going to try the other side with a flat top brush, and I'm going to let you guys know how that goes as well. Okay, so this is the other side with the brush, and I definitely have to say that I do like the Beauty Blender more. I'm not really a brush type of foundation applicator type of person. If you guys watch my videos, I usually use a Beauty Blender for everything. So I'm still kind of getting used to brush application, but it does look really good. It still looks just as good as the other side. I don't feel like I need to go touch it up with a Beauty Blender or anything. And also, that was with one pump of this foundation. I didn't have to use 2 or 1.5. I just pushed it down all the way one time, and it really covered up my whole face. I am going to do a demo on this foundation. So I'm going to get a water bottle. It says that it is sweat proof and water resistant, so we're going to test that out. First I'm going to go finish the rest of my makeup, and then I'll come back and we'll demo it. So I'll be right back. I'm back again, and I just realized if I add on the rest of my makeup, I already did like my concealer and my eyebrows, but I know if I put on this contour and this highlighter, that's not waterproof. So what I'm going to do is, I have a spray bottle here, and I'm going to spray it on my face. Right now my face feels really dry. I didn't feel the need to put a setting powder over this foundation. I already have dry skin, and since this is waterproof, sweat resistant, I'm assuming that it's more for oily skin. We're going to put this to the test. I'm going to spray my face a few times, nothing too overboard because I do have to go to work after this, but I kind of just want to spritz myself a little bit because that's going to give like the effect of sweat and of course water, since this is water. So I'm just gonna spray my face once on each side, guide my hand over it, and we're gonna see what happens. And I kind of have some product on my hands a little bit, I think, but we'll see. So whew, that is cold. So this is just, can you guys see, I did put it on my face. So as you guys can see, I'm really running my hands over it. Wow. There's like, my foundation doesn't look blotchy, but I do have some product on my hands. This is my hands. This product is coming off a little bit, but it's not nothing overboard. I feel like if I did go out into the sun and it was beating my face to death and I started sweating, that this foundation would be pretty good, because this foundation is pretty thick. So once I put on that one layer, it's like it's just staying there. So even though like some of it comes off a little bit, or maybe it might move around, it's still going to give you that full coverage. I don't have that many scars on my face, so for me this is more of a medium to full coverage. So I think it lives up to its name a little bit. I might test it out and leave it in the description how good this goes, but as of right now, that's what I'm thinking.